I would say the reason for doing this project is because I've been doing a lot of research on how a lot of kids in school just feel like they're not doing something that benefits them. And Jordan had been testing really well on his reading assessment, so I know that, I kind of figured that his refusal to free read in my class wasn't necessarily hurting him. But to be honest, and Jordan will, I guess, attest to this, is he was becoming a distraction because he has a lot of energy. He wants to do things with his hands.
Well, at first in Miss Walker's, I didn't like any of the books she was picking out, and she's just like, what else can I do to make you get reading points? So I just said I want to build something.
There is a standard in the core where you are reading an informational text, and I'm glad that that he was able to use that, the reading, so reading the instructions to build that. And so we finally had a sit down, where we talked about some things that we could do to, I guess, make him not only behave, but just enjoy my class a little bit more. We sat down and looked at Amazon, and I made an investment in him and bought him this project. And I told him, if you don't get the project done, then you have to pay for it.
Maybe 2.5 weeks, because I only did it 2 periods a day. You just needed to be really steady with it because they're just small molds.
He was the most focused I've ever seen him. So I was really happy about that. During free reading time, he would just be doing little things like knocking on the door, trying to enrage me. So when he was working on this, I'd never seen him like that, so it was really cool.
Yeah, probably every time I go to Miss Walker's, just remember that how it all happened. Miss Walker's keeping it in her room. It's the exact parts because you had to get them at the right angle.
The problem is I have to know that you have an interest or a passion for something. So say if a student is really, really interested in building something or creating something like a passion project that will tie reading into it, I'm more than willing to let them do that research. But I have to know. It was really fun, and it was kind of an experiment because Miss Lip is kind of an expert in project-based learning. If anybody's interested in that, I would highly recommend talking to her. A lot of her students in Singapore did some really amazing stuff. So I would love to continue doing more project-based learning things. So anybody who is in my English 3 class next year, or really any class, I would love to explore those options with you. And I would hope that you'd want to explore your passions in school and make it valuable to you and personalized to you.